Many things possible.
All right, we're on now.
We're on now.
Yep.
There you go.
So, the premise of our show is every season is a different game system. So, if you have a genre that you like and you wonder, is there an RPG that does it? Yes, and we've probably played it. Our gimmick is everything is randomly determined. So, the GM determines everything randomly that's going to happen. The plot lines, the people, the places, the characters.
Yay!
I thought it was at 4:30 rather.
And then the
3, 4,
first
3.
episode of every show is everybody finding out who their character will be for that season. And I will let Logan take over because he's running this thing.
Yeah, so sorry, I'm Sans Undertale. It's my first day. Hey everybody. How's it going? Hey, I just got here. Very unprofessional. Hey, here's a handout, everybody.
Oh, we love handouts. I like being handed things fast.
Today we are playing a game.
Yeah.
Called Imaginary Friend Fight, in which
Ooh.
our illustrious panel will reprise or take some roles of whatever they want. Anybody in fiction. So I want everybody to go down and introduce themselves and where they can be found and all that stuff, and then introduce the character you'll be playing today.
Okay. Am I starting?
Sure, why not?
I'm closest to you. I'll start.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Laura Justine. I am the host of several podcasts, including She-Ra Progressive Power and the Bebop Beat, a Cowboy Bebop podcast. I'm creating a tabletop RPG right now based on Christmas Hallmark movies where someone is secretly a Yeti.
Whoa.
And you can find me on Instagram and Blue Sky as Troppy Pop. But today I will be the Hamburglar.
Okay. Hi, I am Dot. You may know me from being your friendly neighborhood DragonCon moderator while I'm here, but by day, I'm the marketing director for Cobalt Press, which is a third-party publishing company. I also write tabletop games, and I'm a game designer. If you like the new Fallout game from Modiphius, the RPG, I just published the Winter of Adam. I was the world designer for the Winter of Adam campaign. For that. So yeah, and then I actually have a podcast too, which I don't ever get to plug. This I'm a bit of a vampire nerd as well, and I have a long-standing Vampire the Masquerade podcast called Pod by Night, where we cover the gamut of World of Darkness play.
Who are you playing?
Oh yeah, I'll be Miss Frizzle.
Yeah.
Yay!
I love that. Hi, everybody. Trying to make this fast. My name is Omega Jones, formerly known as Critical Bard, now known as Crown. My pronouns are he and they. I do way too much in this space. I'm a professional, active vocalist, tabletop designer, host, moderator, Twitch partner, jack of all trades, master of like 3 of them. I have an upcoming podcast. I kind of hinted at the other day. Literally the other panel was just on. That it's been a long time coming, but it's going to be called Tabletop Barbershop, and it's going to be all about news and things about the tabletop world from the lens through a black mask individual. I'm very, very excited about that. So check that out when it happens, which will be somewhat soon. Today, I am playing Doodlebob.
Yeah. And I'm Greg. On this very podcast. And today I'll be Kermit the Frog.
Yay! Okay. I was unprofessional. I didn't get here until one moment after the start of the thing instead of 15 minutes before. But can we just read this thing together, everyone? This is what we say at the beginning of all the Very Random Encounters episodes. It's in bold, 4 lines down.
Oh, I see.
I see,
Oh,
yes.
okay, yes.
Start
Are we doing
everyone.
it together?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
Okay, we ready?
Uh-huh.
Not
everyone is destined for greatness.
These
are their stories. All right, welcome to Very Random Encounters, a show where we play pen and paper RPGs in which we've randomized as much as is possible, including characters, villains, names, places, and other fan fiction stuff. It all comes together to be a very random encounter. I'm Logan.
Hi, Logan.
Keep going.
I'm Lore.
I'm Dot.
I'm Omega.
And I'm Greg.
Okay, now we did the for real intro, so everybody can just
Woo!
Yeah. Whoa. We did it.
Thanks for having me.
Hell yeah. All right. Does anyone need dice? 2 dice?
We've been passing out dice.
We did that while you were running.
You're so great.
I know.
We took care of business.
So the world of Imaginary Friend Fight is much like if you've experienced X-Men, the Mojoverse, where people are just teleported into a world where they are asked to do things so they won't die. But it's like more fun than that.
That's pretty solid pitch.
Yeah.
Great.
If you've seen the show Taskmaster, that's going to be very similar to what we're doing here. So I'm playing Sans Undertale. And again, first day on the job. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the arena. We got a packed house today. And we're really excited for all of you to get in and on stage. There's some cool things you can do in this world. Whenever you want, you can summon things from your home reality. Now, if your character feels some type of way about that thing no longer existing in their reality, maybe you play with that. Like if you took like Superman from that world, it might have some ramifications.
Oh,
I don't know if your character cares about that, especially not in this moment in this fun little thing. Anyway, Sans gets up there in front of the crowd, and we have a lot. Wow, we got a great panel. Thank you all for showing up. We got 4 incredible contestants today, and hey, the first task, as mostly we do at the beginning, we're going to summon something from your home world to impress me. Just to go over the rules here, every single time that I give you a task, you're all going to perform it to the best of your ability. Person who does the best will get 4 points. Person who does the next best will 3, and so on until the worst bad one gets only 1. And then at the end of like 5 or something tasks, we'll add up all the points, and whoever is winner is the winner. All right. So I want you all to summon the most demure, mindful, and cutesy thing from your world.
I hate this panel.
I'm good if you'd like me to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please, by all
Please,
means,
Hamburglar.
Hamburglar.
From McDonald Land. Picture this. It is Grimace's birthday. And he's sitting at a table with a party hat on where he has prepared a party for all of his friends. And he's made a very special milkshake. See how he waits patiently for his friends to arrive to his birthday. Very cutesy, very mindful. But no one has come to his party. Do you all want to come to Grimace's birthday party? Then I summon cutesy, mindful, demure birthday baby Grimace. Robble, robble.
Now, tell me about birthday baby Grimace.
Well, I figured it would be more demure and more mindful, and you'll all feel more sympathy if he's little and a baby and no one's coming to his party. Because when you're an adult and no one comes to your party, it's your fault.
It's called life.
Yeah, it's very good. Very good. Let's keep it moving. I mean, we don't have to go in order, but
Okay.
Miss Frizzle.
I'm Miss Frizzle. I'm a teacher by day. Yeah, I'm a teacher all the time. And the most cutesy, demure thing from my world that I could possibly think of is actually my magic school bus, but not any magic school bus. Because it's magic, it shrinks down with all the children inside. So they're tiny,
Oh, the
Quiet.
children shrink too.
mindful, and demure. I summon the tiniest of school buses that fit inside any body, orifice, crack, crevice, or scientific thing you could possibly imagine.
So
I did
small.
not ask-
So
I did not ask for
small.
this.
Wow.
So mindful, so demure.
If it's going to go inside my body, it better get consent, or that's not very mindful.
Yeah.
I guess we can ask the demure children on the inside. Well, I would be, but I'm here today with all of you, so I've left it to the children to decide.
I think that's a safety
They are
concern.
the way.
Very cutesy.
Very cutesy.
Arnold's just screaming in the Doodle Bob.
So Doodlebub is quiet, which is strange because he's just listening. He's just like listening intently, and he has the biggest pencil you could ever think of. You know, it's there, number 2 realness, right? And as they're speaking, you just see him just go off to the side and get and he starts to just draw in the air this doorway, and he opens the door and he jumps inside, and then when he comes back, he has the most demure, mindful, cutesy Krabby Patty you have ever seen. And it is perfect. It is Mr. Krabs' perfect specimen in all ways. It's what Plankton has always wanted, and now it's here. He actually does like drop it right in front of the Hamburglar and just like, points to it and gets
I can have this. Rabble, rabble. It's gone.
Currently digesting Krabby
Very
Patty.
mindful.
Very mindful.
Very mindful.
which means very demure. Very,
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
Of
yeah,
course,
yeah.
of course.
of
Yeah,
course
yeah.
it does.
What does that like?
Well, I've seen this very popular on the internet, so I'm summoning forth Rocco, the pet rock.
Oh,
It solves a lot of problems that have been causing havoc in Sesame Street. It's also very quiet and very demure.
quiet. Okay, so you got a rock.
No, it's Rocco.
You got a rock with a name.
It's Rocco. Yeah, it's Rocco, the pet rock.
So did you want to like pitch it any more than that? Or?
I do believe it speaks for itself.
Okay, yeah, no, it does. It speaks 1 point.
You see, Doodlebob goes over to Rocco and starts drawing on Rocco an actual mouth in the speech bubble that says very demure, very mindful.
Getting better. Might be Doodle Bob at this rate. I do think. Did you animate that? Is it?
Yes, absolutely.
I think Kermit's beats Doodle Bob's now.
Oh.
It's got 2.
Oh,
Your hamburger was eaten. Your Krabby Patty's
Yeah.
gone. You have nothing to share.
The Krabby Patty was really great, but then it got eaten.
he just immediately takes his pencil and draws another one into the air.
Is it just as cool as last?
Nope, it's completely 2D. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, no, that's good. You get 1.
No.
The tiny school bus I can almost make out with my naked eye, but not quite.
It is micro. Currently, yeah, it is micro.
I got good eyes. I'm a skeleton. I don't have eyes. But I can see. Yeah, I guess the Hamburglar takes it away with 4 points.
Well done,
Little tiny baby grimace. The crowd goes wild. All right. All right. This one. So we're in a trash talk here at Imaginary Friend Fight. So I would love for you all to make the best wrestling promo, asserting your dominance in this competition.
All right.
Oh,
I think we should go in reverse order. So Kermit goes first.
Oh, hello. So I will crush you. I will destroy you. I will take everything that you loved and ever held dear and destroy it as well, because I am the greatest wrestler. Look, when you're married to Miss Piggy, she has a bit of a temper, and I've had to learn how to deal with that thing, and sometimes it comes out in wrestling. So if y'all want to try something, try it. But otherwise, sit down. Thank you.
Doodle Bob?
To the point, he's kind of like looks. It's a very slow turn. It's just been threatened by Kermit. Takes his big pencil, literally draws an outline of Kermit right next to him, as well as an outline of Mrs. Frizzle and an outline of the Hamburglar, and even an outline of Sans.
Whoa.
And as they begin to animate, he just blah, 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 tosses the pencil and just start thrashing these 4 entities, taking the end of his eraser and just erasing them, staring at each person as he does. He gets,
I hate this. Wow. Yeah, I'm intimidated.
And then he goes to every single audience member and just starts to threaten them with
Are you erasing any of the audience members?
Not yet.
The audience seems tense.
If anybody, the minute they put up that dude, homie, he erases at least 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, but 2 or 3 audience members get their legs erased.
Good job.
Wow. Sounded almost pleasant.
Kind of walks back, holds his
You
pencil
enjoyed
next to
it.
him. You're like,
Miss Frizzle?
Well, as a teacher, I condone all violence, but I will say I have a red pin in which I can fail all of you instantly and ruin your entire future. So who needs legs when you fail?
It's going on your permanent record.
Yes, that's right. And there's always detention as a backup. There's always the principal's office, or I can make you sit in the back of the bus.
Whoa.
The tiny bus, which we put inside people's bodies.
Is that better or worse?
I don't know. How are you feeling about it?
Bad.
Good. A plus.
Oh, wow. Hey. My best. Oh, the Hamburglar?
The Hamburglar says nothing, but stares menacingly into the camera. And you see in his eyes that the reason there are no longer McDonald Land cookies at any McDonald's locations, the reason the ice cream machines are always broken, is the pure psychic power of the Hamburglar and his influence over the nation. And he will only release this grip if he wins this competition. So you decide how much that means to you. Robble, robble.
And the Hamburglar did that, just no words at all. We were just
Isn't that what we were
the
feeling?
look. The look in the eye said it all. That's a lot.
Yeah.
No, Doodle Bob though did really crazy good. Gets
he just
4.
starts running around the entire arena. That's ecstatic.
Yeah. I think everybody else kind of. I don't want to give anybody 1. They're all pretty good. I think I'm giving everybody else 2.
I will tell you.
You gave me an A+.
No, it's going
No
to a B
takesy
minus
backs?
now.
No.
Minus. The minus. Big red pen.
I had it all. All right. Next up, pie eating contest.
What?
A pie eating contest.
Oh, a pie eating contest.
Pie eating contest. Okay.
I feel like one contestant might have an edge here. Yeah, there's just thousands of pies fall from the ceiling and land in front of you. You're on a panel much like this one,
Oh, okay.
filled with pies. I think, give me your pitches and everything, but I think this is one. This will call for a roll.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
absolutely. I can start. Yeah, 100%. Seeing all the pies, you see Doodlebob just staring, because while he does have a mouth that is drawn on, he does not eat anything. He does not know the idea of eating. What is this consumption you speak of? But you know who does? And he literally takes his pencil and just opens up a tear into the world as if he's like ripping through the paper with his pencil, and thousands of nematodes could come into this space and just start devouring not just the pie.
Oh god. Some of the nematodes made it into the audience. They really seem to enjoy
They're
all the
having a
bad.
great time out there, really.
My other leg.
And you said you would like to roll for this? Like,
Yes, please.
yeah, man, of course. Now, what bonuses will I add?
I think with all the nematodes, that's a ravenous species. Yeah, just give it. I think a +2.
Okay. That is 10.
A 10. Okay. Yeah.
Well, I will say, as a science teacher, I know the most ravenous of species is actually the teenage boy, which I have plenty of inside of my butts at the moment. So I will bring them back to full size from their microscopic, and I will load the bus. Actually, I will unload the bus of teenage children and force the pies upon them because all children have to eat. And then I will shrink them back down for simply my point of mirror purposes.
So you just keep them in there.
Yeah, absolutely. Why do you think we go on these field trips?
What are they learning today?
How to be demure and mindful.
Is this Miss Frizz or Miss Trunchbull?
You know what? Today, you know.
Yeah, give me a roll.
Yeah, okay,
I think
sure.
this is also +2 because similar.
Because I mean, teenage
Yeah.
boys. Okay, I got 11.
Whoa.
You got 13.
No, that's a 6.
And a 5, which is 11 plus 2.
Oh, I didn't add the 2. You're right. It is 13.
Okay.
That was my fault. I'm
So,
a math teacher too.
The kids do eat more than the nematodes.
Of course they do.
This should not be possible.
It's their metabolism that's science. Biology.
They're eating rocks. They're eating Rocco at this moment.
Yeah.
Oh no, Rocco!
Someone of just Elmo's like, yes.
Laugh. Kermit opens up a stage door to bring in Cookie Monster, a bunch of others, and
So to help you, I brought in the count to count each pie that can be eaten.
2, 3,
3 pies.
4, 5, 6.
Oh, okay, I guess this is gonna take a minute.
Yep. Oh, that's bad.
6.
That's 6.
Cookie Monster talks a big game,
If you watch,
but he eats like one pie.
nothing
He's
goes
like,
in the
Cookie
mouth.
Monster,
It's
not the
all
pie monster.
everywhere else.
me not really like pie, only Cookie Monster.
Mostly cookie, sometime pie.
And the hamburger, the person of the hour.
Okay, so first, I scramble with some boxes. Some of the dollar. They're not $1 anymore though, because of capitalism. Some of the dollar pie boxes, the hot apple pie boxes, and I shove pies into boxes so they look more familiar to my universe because I am about to summon the Fry Kids. Does anyone remember the Fry?
yeah.
They look like little koosh balls or mops with eyes. What you don't know is that they have massive mimic-like mouths that unhinge and open up into eldritch horror, and they are ready to consume hot apple pie.
All right, I'm gonna say another thing, but like just before I do, like crowd, let's just. So we're gonna like really like see like we hurt this time, okay? Not like we're like thinking this great. Cool, we're cool. I'm gonna be like, ow. Like I'll be like, oh god, are they really hurt? Cool.
I
All right.
didn't say they were going to eat people. Why are you assuming that?
So some of the eldritch monsters bite the crowd.
Ooh,
There we go.
okay.
There we go. The crowd gets a point.
Did I get a plus anything?
Yeah.
It was a bad roll, so be kind to me.
I mean, it's monstrous. I think a +2 here is probably good
All right,
there.
it's an 8 total.
So they mostly focus on the crowd.
Yeah, they must.
Not
Sorry.
get a lot of pies eaten. All right, so that one is easy for me. I just go down the list of the numbers. Was it actually a 6 for 6
Yep.
pies? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
Kermit gets 1. Hamburglar gets 2. Miss Frizzle is the winner with 4.
Mhm.
Simmons
Right.
Doodle Bob has 3.
And the nematodes are still eating.
They
Yeah, they probably exactly. My goodness, yeah, they're just going.
I don't know why this audience would stay through this.
They
Oh,
don't have a choice.
They can't leave. I should have mentioned, like, you all have like a section, a cheering section. So, like, you know, Kermit has like some Muppet fans,
I would love the Muppet
maybe 1 or
voices.
2. Doodle Bob has some SpongeBob fans. Just 1.
Thank you, thank you,
It's like
thank you,
got a
Fred
lot
back
of
there.
heart.
Thank you, SpongeBob. I won't erase you.
Miss Frizzle has some children. And the Hamburglar has people who enjoy McDonald's.
Hey.
Capitalism.
Problematic fave.
Yeah.
Probble.
Problematic fave.
Yep.
All right. Okay, we're gonna really shift gears here. I would like you all to have a breakdancing competition.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Miss Frizzle is ready for this. I have an outfit for everything. Did you know?
Mm.
I have dresses, leotards, tights, and the dress I wear today that has little dinosaur patches upon it because that's where we were actually headed before I ended up here.
Mm.
I rip it off, and underneath is my breakdancing windsuit. My little,
Oh.
my 90s.
And
Yeah,
the crowd goes.
yeah, exactly with me. Thank you so much. And on it are sewn patches of all the major breakdancing moves, which we have learned from the Olympics. And, which is good quality television for youngsters. And since I am Miss Frizzle and know a little bit about everything and a lot about some things, I feel like I'm totally qualified to breakdance.
Yeah.
And I then hit the floor and break it.
Let's find out how broken it is.
Yeah, let's find out. Shall we? It's about 7 broken.
Okay. I think Miss Frizzle
Yeah.
is
You know, somewhere between.
like Olympic level, I would say.
Yeah, exactly. Precisely. It is where I learned my moves after all.
Mm-hmm.
Who's next?
It's the Muppet Show with our very special guest, Raygun.
That is so rotted.
Oh.
So you just have actual ray gun?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
It's a very special
we're
guest
all
of the Muppet
Yeah,
Show.
all
the Muppet
giving
Show
an
with me,
Olympic level
that's-
performance.
Yeah.
The same Olympic level.
The Olympic level or better.
Okay, you just roll me the 2. I think it's a base, just 2d6.
Standard.
We believe it's a 6.
Yes.
All right, yeah, that was Olympic.
Yeah,
level.
that's Olympic level.
6,
It's a solid
7.
6.
Yep.
I mean, so Miss Frizzle is doing all the moves at the same
Yep.
time as actual.
Are heavily inspired by science and animals and the things that we learn inside the classroom, like the letters A, C, you know,
H O.
H, right, exactly, Y, N, C, and A in that order. But yes, I've learned. I put all of my good learning to use and my teacher skills of teaching the audience not only breakdancing, but the alphabet.
I'm sure these kids are going to turn out fine.
Yeah, that'll be great.
No, they're not.
Much not. Very much
Y'all
not.
watch the Magic School Bus. Y'all are her kids. Don't even come at me like that.
Right. Yeah.
We are not
We're
fine.
fine.
Right? Yeah.
You're
The
aware.
one time that they definitely went and saw that kid's butt was
That's what I'm telling
Well,
you. Well, that was supposed to be today's adventure, but here we are. Why do you think we were microscopic?
oh my god.
Oh wow. I got a lot to think about. Hey, get my mind off of this, somebody else.
Somebody else perform.
So Hamburglar from his universe summons the chicken McNuggets, but specifically the ones from Happy Meals that wore cute little outfits. And
Very
there's like
cutesy.
Halloween ones and like cowboy ones, but they're all a hype crew and they're all getting really excited and they're bouncing up and down. They're just getting Hamburglar ready.
Yeah.
Hamburglar, I get on top, I just get on my head and I spin around, and that's the one move I have. I'm spinning around in my head. I'm just spinning around in my head. But from the various crevasses in my cape start flying out ingredients, specifically 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, and a sesame seed bun, and they stack perfectly next to me as I pose and I say, "Robble, robble."
All right, give me that roll. Let's see how it works. But I think this one gets a +2. Yeah, you actually.
You brought your own ingredients.
Is this
That's a 6.
Woo, okay,
So,
6, 7, 8, 10.
10.
Ooh.
That happened just like Hamburger. Just like Hamburger. Just blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Blah blah blah.
Out of
blah.
10.
10.
10.
Okay. So I need to preface that in our way of explaining it, Doodlebob is absolutely a reality warper. And as they are starting the ray guns and the ray gun adjacents and whatever's happening with the Hamburglar, you see him literally going to the edge of the arena and forming the bubble bowl. And then he's starting to form the lights and the halftime show through his mihoy around. And when it gets to him, he starts to literally think about what SpongeBob and Squidward and all of those marzipan folk would do. But all he could think of is just drawing 2 lines upon him on his shoulder, a cape, and he rises up and he just. That's it. He's just
Dangling.
He's just dangling. That's all he knows.
That's a gold medal performance.
That's it. I mean, the music's great,
Yeah.
but he is absolutely not dancing.
All right. I do still want you to make a roll. This is to see if the crowd is like into this.
That is
Call it
it.
minimalism.
Yeah.
Listen, he gets like slowly turning in the air as they're dancing. that is 2 6s.
The crowd, and this is next level. Oh!
It's hard.
Nobody has
So
any
young.
idea about
Sweet victory is playing, and he just. I hate this game.
All right, Doodlebob, you you do it so good.
Oh.
Let's see. What were
I've never
so
taught him
This
about
is
breakdancing.
Doodlebob,
Hamburglar.
Frizzle, and Kermit.
Yes. Okay.
And Raygun.
Kermit
And,
Special guest Ray Gun.
I'm very to be in the end. Jesus.
and very special guest Ray Gun.
I gotta show you something.
So
Another time, another place.
Sorry, that's not the moment.
Well, Ray Gun made me think of it. That's
so we've got a tie at first place currently. Hamburglar and Miss Frizzle are both on 11.
Oh.
Just kidding. Doodlebob has 12.
hold on.
Hey, I was gonna
What's
say,
this math
can't-
happening?
I can't do quick math. Look, I think I've proven, if nothing else, that I'm not capable.
You really should come to my classes. I have a whole episode about
just one
We're-
though.
just
We're-
one. The rest of it's all science.
Weren't we talking about like bad math you did earlier?
I have to test you. How else are you supposed to learn
Yeah,
practically
yeah.
in the moment?
There's
Yeah.
an M in STEM.
And Kermit has 6.
Yay, Kermit.
Kermit's here too.
6 is the magic number for you right now.
Oh, yeah.
6 is the magic
Magic
number.
number.
All right, this one's all gonna be like I'm just down out right now because I just need you all to get the crowd to vote for you by whatever means necessary.
Oh.
Hey, everybody. The first teacher was Sesame Street. Miss Frizzle ripped off our entire IP. Sesame Street taught you how to live and care and love, and Miss Frizzle shrinks you down and shoves you up an ass or some shit.
Feels about
Mean.
Miss Frizzle in this room.
Yeah, this is like really targeted.
So anyways, vote for the gentle, wonderful learning that you had, and not this horrific nightmare thing that happened. And don't even know what this is. It's supposed to be comedy.
Still hanging.
That's straight up criminal. Straight up. Straight lock mask. In the name burglar. Crime.
Oh, it's burglar. Oh.
Crime. So,
Just play your banjo, Kermit.
Rhyme.
Kermit coming out with a smear campaign against everyone.
Yeah, that's good.
All right.
Wow, Kermit.
Wow.
someday
Yes,
we'll find
we all feel a little
the Rainbow Connection.
bad. Yeah, you're not really making a lot of Rainbow Connections right
So,
Vote me.
now. All right. Who's next?
I guess going down the line, yeah. You see Bob lower back down finally, and as he does, you can see all of the bubble bowls starting to disappear, literally being erased from something. And then he walks forward as there is now a microphone that's coming out of the ground that is completely two-dimensional. And he gets to it. He's been me-hoing this entire time, and he's quiet. And then suddenly, listen. I was created from nothing. I was created to be a plaything. I was somebody else's pet. And now I can be whatever I want to be. And what I would like to be is a winner. For once in my two-dimensional life, I would like to matter for me. For once in my small, fragile self, I would like to be more than his shadow. Vote me and vote for you. For you matter just as much as I. Together we all will me-hoy, me-noy into the night. Join me and erase all of the self-doubt and self-deprecation. You don't need school. You don't need children's networks. You don't need capitalism. You just need the me-hoy, me-noy. Immediately erases the rest of you.
Well, apparently today's episode was brought to you by the letter C for cult leader.
And then
Shame
he
and me.
just backs back, thing goes back down, stands with his pencil.
Wow.
Miss Frizzle walks up to the microphone like it's going to be a school assembly, if you would, hands folded in her windbreaker jumpsuit. And as she goes to open her mouth, she breaks down into tears and she says, "My only friends are children." What? I have a lizard for a pet. Please, I can use a friend. Anybody?
Oh my
Look at nobody ever swam through it. She has a complete breakdown.
Oh,
In
wow.
a windbreaker jumpsuit with all the dance moves sewn onto it. Micro school bus in her hand as she clutches ever tighter.
Oh,
Choose me, please. As she sobs and weeps to her knees.
You see a speech bubble, white woman tears.
Yeah.
Don't let her weaponize that. We all make choices. Some are better than others.
Wow.
Oh.
So I feel the energy will not change at all when we move to Hamburglar.
So I've been called a criminal,
Oh my God.
and it's true.
Oh.
I've been called a capitalist, and it's not true. For the crimes that I wish to commit now are anti-capitalist. If you vote for me, we're going to overthrow the McDonald's corporate machine. And we can create a McDonald's that supports unions and not genocide. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Are you loving it?
Oh my God.
Nobody loves me. Like weep at your feet.
Oh man, Miss Frizzle is still crying.
Yeah.
Are you like in the crowd?
Wallowing like,
All right, crowd. By a round of applause, how do you feel about the Hamburglar? How about Miss Frizzle? Someone loves Miss Frizzle. How about Doodle Bob? And Kermit. Oh man, I was hoping that was gonna be easy. Shoot.
Sounds like the letter C. It's
There-
for cheating.
The other room is
Kermit
pretty
back
into
there.
Kermit.
The other room cinched it for
That
me.
happened
Kermit
on
has the
my watch.
tiebreaker
You
of the
said
other
my
room.
name, they all cheered.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, man, I'm doing it.
Thanks.
All right, Kermit, you did it, man. Yeah, you got one.
Hey, turn this around.
That
Oh
is
no,
right.
not sorry, not
You
1
got one.
point. You, like one for 4. 1, 1, 4. You get it. You get it. I think that Miss Frizzle sticks, and then I'm gonna give Doodle Bob and Hamburglar 2 each because it was pretty close.
Yep.
Also, the impassioned speech that Doodle Bob gave just
Truly.
brought a tear
He
to my
found
eye.
his words just for us.
Type of fashion.
I'm very demure, very nice.
Nothing else. We've learned that today. Oh my! All right,
I hate the internet.
Facts.
I need a suggestion of another thing that we can do.
Oh, that was in the end?
Oh, oh, we got 20 minutes
I
still.
thought that was up.
One more.
You had a psychotic break.
I've already cried.
Oh, we got to pick you
With
up
the
off the floor.
audience, does the audience have a suggestion?
The best dating profiles.
Well, we know Frizzle loses.
Fantastic dating profile. I love animals and long arms in the park. I have my zodiac sign posted at the top so people know. The only picture of me with children. My yellow school bus.
Yeah, there's on the Jumbotron that's definitely here and has been the whole time.
Yeah.
You see like a Tinder profile. Several pictures of Miss Frizzle on some.
Just like me in a school bus, me and 12 children, me and a lizard.
They're like very, very exotic locations. They're in outer space. They're on a volcano.
They're in a
The
volcano.
last one's particularly my favorite. That's the large colon, the large intestine. I'm well traveled in bodies. Specifically, I've been to most of the continents. I have and spanked. I've been to Space. And I came back. I don't own a home, but I do own a bus.
I'm learning some stuff about Miss Frizzle today.
I need to go watch the show again now, everybody.
Honestly, it's all tracking.
Oh
God, yeah.
Yeah, I have an 80% success rate of bringing children back from our event.
It's only like a 1 in 30 kills. That's not bad.
Hamburglar is not interested in dating, only interested in burgers and crimes. So Hamburglar goes onto various dating apps and makes a fake profile that is Ronald McDonald. And just says trollish things like the burgers are made from dogs, and just really tries to destroy Ronald's reputation, and is banned from at least 4 apps at this point.
Yeah. You see some obviously AI generated Ronald McDonald images on the Jumbotron.
It's
They're
Catfish
compromising
Friday.
and bad.
But it's all like the weird like Facebook AI images. It's like Ronald McDonald as a flight attendant with the American flag, and he's like, "It's my birthday," it's like really weird.
And the eyes do not look right.
No.
They're
Many
pushed
fingers.
together. Yeah, just talk about Eldritch.
Wow.
Oh gosh. Yeah, the picture is definitely SpongeBob. But it's in black and white, so it's Doodle Bob. Yeah, it says first name Bob, last name Doodle. Favorite number 2. Loves long walks. Loves to be an artist. Is very interested in your 3D world. And he would love to bring you into his 2D one. And there's not much else, but the last thing it says is, and remember, if this is important, 8.5 by 11.
Oh, size matters.
Oh my goodness.
That's all
One
it says.
A4 sheet of paper. Wow.
Miss Frizzle gently swipes right.
Is it a match, Doodle Bob?
Yes, actually.
Huh?
He's a teacher. And he's paper and pencil.
All right.
Two
Absolutely.
dimensions.
Well, if nothing else, you're going home. It's a match.
So I appreciate that. Like that joke was like, what? That's
Uh,
yeah. I typically use that to describe white people, but continue. Listen, paper.
It's not easy being green.
oh my god, is it gonna be a song?
Tagline: movie star, dream maker, rainbow finder. Every picture, Kermit with another amazing star of the 70s and 80s before the show went off the air, and some from later when it came back. But we don't really talk about that. Those are kind of dark years.
Excuse me, Kermit.
Yeah?
Does Miss Piggy know you have this profile?
That's what I was going to ask.
If you have been keeping up, we are currently divorced.
Before
Oh.
was the dark year.
So we're working that out, but we have both agreed to see what else is out there. Make other rainbow connections, as we might say.
Get out.
Wow.
Boo, tomato, tomato.
I believe you can't speak, so shush.
No.
I think he's proven he could speak eloquently and really passionately about a lot. Like, made me cry.
Me too.
Anyway, keep going.
I mean, that is the dating. That is everything.
What are your
you need.
pictures?
Yeah. What
Every movie star.
Oh,
from the
right.
70s.
Yeah.
How are we supposed to know which one's you? If all your pictures are with other people.
It's clearly Kermit the Frog, and there is one frog in the picture. One. A frog. One might say the frog, named Kermit. Kermit the Frog. As a science teacher who sure has shoved a bus into a frog, you should know what a frog. You got a frog patch.
From the inside.
I see a frog patch. I'm pretty sure that's cousin Frank.
This is move number 157 for breakdancing.
Did you all
Always
know that?
stealing from the animal kingdom, Frizzle?
I'm a teacher. What else am I supposed to do?
All of your childhood favorites have become so bitter.
Oh.
I'm going to turn this bus around and go home.
This is what happens when Bluey gets on the scene. He just steals everybody's joy.
Right.
Bluey.
I'm giving this one to Doodle Bob on account of, like, as we were watching, somebody swiped right.
It's true. It was active. Yeah, yeah.
She wanted that noi.
I think
Seriously, I can't do it.
This show's got to end, or we're gonna get
so Kermit got 3. Hamburger is not really a profile, so I'm gonna give it a 1, and then 2 to Miss Frizzle.
The moral victory.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But like in terms of like the actual victory, the grand total is with 18 points. Doodle Bob. Yeah. Muzzle tough to you.
Oh.
I will
Well,
draw you a house so you're no longer sleeping in your bus.
Oh,
We're getting
Oh.
married.
Ooh.
Yeah, the crowd goes wild because Doodlebob won.
Yes.
All right, one more time, the other way round. Let's say who you are, where people can find you.
Well, you can find me on this very show, Very Random Encounters. I'm Greg, and I'm one of the original cast members. We've been doing the show for 7 years now, so there are a lot of seasons to choose from. If there's a genre that you really like, I guarantee you we've played a game in that genre. We've done horror, we've done sci-fi, we've done fantasy, we've done superheroes.
Have you done
We've
Magic
done a lot.
Girls? Magic Girls?
Yeah, so because I wrote Glitter Hearts, there's a mini season of my game. So
Oh,
we've
okay.
done Magic Girls. We've done a lot. Look it up. We are everywhere that podcasts exist. So you can find us. Yeah.
Again, I am Omega, not Doodlebob, also known as Crown. You can find me in many places at Crown TV or Crown, that's QR0WN. I do a lot in this world on so many conventions, so many things, so little time. As far as the rest of DragonCon, at 7 in the West End, you can actually catch me doing a Call of Cthulhu live show, where I'm definitely going to die because that's what you do in that game.
Mhm.
And then tomorrow, aside for the only thing I have tomorrow is I lied, nothing afterwards. But live show of Tales of the Valiant with Cobalt Press, and that's gonna be a lot of fun. That's main programming, so we are
We're in the West End at the tabletop, in the tabletop space.
Look at your
West End.
yeah, we're in the
Peachtree
Peachtree Ballroom.
Pastry Ballroom. There you go.
Yeah, and then you obviously just look me up on the DragonCon app. If you can, and also rate this panel.
Yep.
5
Yeah,
stars.
read our panel. Please.
That is me.
I'm Dot. You can find me mostly with Cobalt Press. There's a couple Cobalt Press things happening actually all weekend long. If you want to know more about Cobalt Press, we're actually having a panel tomorrow that is just about what we do, who we are as a publishing company, where our values are, and why we continue to make and do what we do to fight the wizards in the tower. You can show up to check out Tales of the Valiant, which is our brand new 5th edition compatible and alternative system. Tomorrow, it's going to be a great live show. We've got some Mass Effect voiceover actors on it. Meng Chen is joining us. You may know him from Comic Book Men. Omega's going to be on that one, so it's going to be a pretty dope panel. You should swing by and check it out. I'll be GMing that one, and all of our adventurers are going to the Great Con of Dragons, where all adventurers come to have a good time. But yeah, the rest of the time you can find me online if you want to find me personally as Little Red Dot. And you should definitely check out the Modifius Fallout RPG if you haven't, specifically the Winter of Adam campaign, because I might have written on it, which makes it awesome.
Yeah.
My name is Laura Justine. You can check out my podcasts, The Bebop Beat, a Cowboy Bebop podcast, and She-Ra Progressive Power. If you like either of those shows, I'm actually going across the hall right now to do a She-Ra panel. I brought some
cool.
action figures you can look at. And then tomorrow at 1 p.m., there is a panel that I'm hosting called Toast or Roast Live Action Anime Adaptations, where the audience gets to vote on some of the best and worst Netflix has to offer.
Oh, yes.
I am on Blue Sky and Instagram as Troppy Pop, TROPPYPOP. You can learn more about my game there. And thank you so much for having me, Logan.
Yes, thank you, Logan.
Oh.
Who are you, Logan?
Logan, as you might have guessed. Logan Jenkins. I'm also on Very Random Encounters. Check us out on the podcast. 7 p.m. tonight, I'm going to be on Improvised Dungeons & Dragons Live with Dad's Garage and Mark Meir and a bunch of other folks. That's going to be fun.
Playing my dear cousin, right?
Yeah, I'm playing Chai Tea Spice
Yeah, Chai Tea Spice.
from the Basic Land of
Yeah,
Basic.
Land of Basic, that's right.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. And you should be too. Hey, if you want something neat, come up here and I'll give you something cool.
We have
Thank you all very much.
stuff to give.
I'll never tell until you come get it.
Yes, yes. Step into my bus. I have candy and pies.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Don't forget to rate